she is. There she is.
Welcome to Jill's.
I am a doctor. When I peek, it's in the line of duty.
We're going to have a very good time. Join us.
You know, I really wish they'd let us play music up here. Make these long trips go by a lot faster.
It's against regulations.
Yeah, I never understood that.
They just don't want us having a dance party when a proximity alert goes off.
See, that's a dumb reason. Because we'd already be on our feet, ready for action.
Greetings and felicitations.
Hello and welcome to Shore Leave number 75. I was just playing some games with Scotty R37, but he went to bed, and I decided I wanted to talk just a little bit more. And I'm still very excited about the Artemis mission. The splashdown yesterday is still thrilling to me. It is the first time that I've ever been able to witness a successful moon mission occur in my lifetime. And that is just a beautiful thing to me, and I can't wait to see what they do next and what the data brings back to tell us, because you never know what they're going to discover or what they have discovered and all the wonderful things that have been given to us. I mean, you know, millions of babies are alive because of what NASA has done for things like their ability to be incubated and everything. I love it. I love every time I go out to space. And joining me tonight to just have a quick chat before bed, we've got maybe an hour and a half, is Istophobos. Hello, how are you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing quite fine. I'm so glad to have catch you just going online, because good timing. And yeah, I was also very excited. I never really realized that. How many years did you say it's been since we haven't had a moon mission outside? We haven't had a mission outside of low Earth orbit manned since 1972. It's been a long time.
Almost 54 years ago.
Yeah.
And that's longer than my lifetime. My mother, did she see it? She was a baby, maybe.
And I still don't have my flying car, so I'm pissed.
I am feeling so old right now, Jill.
But welcome to your PvP. This is a return of PvP. He has not been here for a while.
And it's like Jill had to remind me that her mother was a wee child when this thing happened. Wow, I'm so ancient. But anyway.
Yeah, but we are old, so it's okay to feel that way.
Well, you know, getting old is better than the alternative, as I always say.
Great.
Right?
I hope I get old. I hope I'm able to be old and say, to teach.
Well, I always go back to that old
stuff.
Remember that 60s Who song where they say something about,
Hope I die before I get old, my generation.
Yeah, it's funny, though, because Townsend and Daltrey are still touring, I believe.
I mean, I'm halfway there to being old. If I go
they're
to
like in their
college,
80s or something by now, right? Probably. So that song has a whole irony to it now.
If I go to a college or something, I'm ancient. So
yeah, listen, my niece has been telling me "Okay, boomer" since I was like 30. So,
well, I don't mind being called a boomer because I am a boomer.
And also very, very happy to have Citizen 333. I've been trying to get him on my show for months.
So Jill.
Yeah, how are you? How have you been following the Artemis space mission? Have you enjoyed it?
You probably don't want to hear what I have to say about it, but I'm glad they're, cool,
It is cool. I think it's cool. I think it's
I just don't think it's real.
Thrilling. Oh, you don't think it's real?
I'm a skeptic. I'm a skeptic on that kind of stuff. I'm not a flat earther. Just so you know.
Okay.
I totally believe that.
But I mean, just imagine how much more difficult it is to fake what they did than it is for them to actually do it. Like
it'd be pretty easy to fake it,
I don't think so.
No, it wouldn't. And here's the thing: being a skeptic is different than being a reactionary doubter. Those aren't the same thing. Skepticism is a healthy questioning of the facts and the evidence.
I'm glad
But
you
you
say that
reach
because
a-
I am a skeptic for sure. You know, I question
Yeah.
everything. You
Yeah,
know,
but what
until it's
you reach
proven
a
to me
point-
beyond a shadow of a doubt, then you know I question it. You know,
But you reach a point where the rejection of the evidence is just reactionary, and that stops being skepticism. That starts being a different kind of thing. So,
but
But-
in 1970, the Apollo 11 mission, right? Like with the lunar lander. Do you really think that piece of crap landed on the moon?
Yes.
I mean,
yeah, because I
saw it
used
in
one of
person
the.
in the Smithsonian when I was a kid. Like I was 12, and I went on a class trip to Washington D.C. And even as a kid, I saw it in person. It said actual lunar lander at the Smithsonian in Washington D.C. And I remember thinking, like, how the heck could that land on the moon? It looks like copper colored tinfoil, like
Well,
wrapped around like a quad pod or something. You know, it's like
No, the lunars never returned. You weren't looking at something that landed there. You were looking at a model or a simulation. The lunars burned up
It was
or left in
probably-
orbit.
It was probably a duplicate. Just
how convenient. But even if it was a duplicate, it didn't look real to me. And like I always question.
Yeah, well,
that,
have you ever
know, like,
have you ever seen those ships? They don't look real, even the ones like watch Apollo 11. I mean, you know, the ships in that when they're panicking and trying to survive and they have to transfer from one ship to the other, that shit don't look real at all. When you look at it, it's like it is like tinfoil in space, like. But they were flying by the seat of their pants. Like, okay, Jill, you're the computer lady. Tell us about the computers that Apollo was using back in the 60s.
They had
Slide
less
rules.
technology in them than your digital watch.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
by far. Like if you have a
They were
20-year-old Casio, it had less than that.
They were nothing compared to what we're talking over right now, right, Jill?
Absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely.
But
But
then
I
they
mean, you're
claim-
talking
they claim
Apollo
they-
11. Here's
Go ahead.
Apollo 13.
Houston, we have a problem. We have a main bus B undervolt.
They
And there were
made
way
it to
more
the moon.
problems
I
then.
love it. I love that movie.
Yeah. They made it to the moon mostly on slide rules. It wasn't even computers. But you know what?
Oh, yeah.
Slide rules work.
I remember in Mission Control they were using slide rules, right, to do calculations
Yeah.
with.
And I can understand being skeptical about amazing
Yeah.
things, but it's just there's a thing where I don't want to diminish human achievement that has occurred
Yeah.
because I don't understand it, and I think that I'm pretty sure this has happened.
Well,
Jill,
Orphan
have
Zane
you
says,
Yeah.
Hail, hello, Orphan Zane.
Jill, have you ever been to the McDonald's Observatory in Texas?
McDonald's Observatory.
No, the McDonald Observatory.
No, I
It's-
have not.
Okay, well, they have a
Where
telescope
is it?
there. It's part of it's out in the desert. It's part of the University of Texas system. They have a huge telescope, pretty significant there. And they also have a laser, which they use to bounce off a mirror that our guys put on the moon. I have
Jeff?
personally bounced a laser off of that mirror, so I know it's there.
Oh wow. Right, exactly. So even if you don't think we've set foot on the moon, we've 100% orbited the moon because we have left physical evidence, meaning the mirror that
Well,
Istophobos is talking about.
no, they had to land there and actually place it and aim it and point it, and so it's absolutely like,
And I think that's the problem with probably younger people who don't know all the things that actually happened to
Yeah.
get feet on the ground on the moon, which I think pretty much did happen.
yeah. I'm
But
also
I
a
still-
pilot,
I still love
so
you, BB.
I'm
And
also
hello,
a pilot, so I've had to navigate around a actual circular globe, which wouldn't have worked if the Earth was flat. So
I don't think DVB is a flat earther. I think
No,
it's just
not at
a
all.
moon landing.
Flat Earthers are stupid.
Hello
Yeah.
to Joe John. So we're halfway
we will
there.
agree on that. I don't necessarily agree on the moon landing and everything. I mean, I have questions about it because it seems like the footage we have seems kind of shady to me.
what about
I
the
mean, it is
pictures of
kind of-
the
I mean,
trash
I believe-
we left?
I truly
It is-
believe humans have gone off Earth, but I don't think what we've been shown is the actual reality of it.
I can understand why people would question it, because when the Artemis crew were coming back, sometimes you would see the clear blue sky, but then sometimes it would be like some jagged whatever weirdness, and it's like, what's going on there? I don't know.
Well, why didn't
I
they
don't know
take
why.
any footage from the space station, the ISS? You know, why didn't they take any footage at the exact time they were lifting off? You know,
They called the ISS when the craft was at the moon, when Integrity was
that
at
really
the moon.
would have been
Like,
historic, though. Can you imagine, like, seeing the vantage point from the ISS of the rocket shooting up from Earth if it was real? I mean, why didn't they show us that? They probably have the footage if it was real. You know,
They
That's a
have to
good
be
question.
in the right alignment for that.
mhm.
I
but
mean,
they can time it.
That's right.
They get like $60 million a day. NASA does. So I mean, they could
Yeah,
totally
you-
afford it. You know.
no,
to
you
line
just
it up.
can't arbitrarily move an orbiting space station to another orbiting part above the Earth so you can catch a
No,
launch.
you time
It's
it.
not.
You time it right with the.
But they have to
rotation of
have
Earth
the
and-
the momental windows of the Earth's orbit and the moon's orbit and the rotation of the Earth. They can't just launch whenever they want to. They have to wait for the right moments of inertia. You have to be in a tangent to your course so you can pull off the momentum of the rotation of the Earth and add that to your velocity.
I think that's
as
the
you-
case. I think that's the answer, is that the Artemis was going too quickly for the ISS to be able to track it, to be able to be there exactly at the time when it was launching.
Yeah, escape velocity is 25,000 miles an hour. So, and it actually never left the Earth's sphere of influence, gravitationally speaking,
And
but it got
anyway-
close.
And anyway, you've got footage. The Integrity has GoPro on it. It did anyway. You know,
Oh,
we're gonna analyze
but-
all of that.
Yeah, what about the telescopic photographs of all the pollution that we left on the moon? That should be convincing enough. Humans leave
Well,
garbage
They
wherever
also
we
went
go.
around the far side of the moon. Why is there no footage of the far side of the moon? They said it looks a lot
There is.
different than the front side.
They did, and it
never showed
looks
the footage
weird.
of it.
Oh, I've seen pictures of it. It's definitely weird. It doesn't look like what we're used to seeing as the moon. Seems much more uniform in terms of the patterns of craters.
See, I've heard there's like a civilization on the far side of the moon. I mean, maybe it's like folklore or whatever, but I mean, it wouldn't surprise me at all if there's aliens on the far side of the moon and they're just covering it all up.
What would they use? How would they live? The moon is not a very hospitable place.
No.
The dust on the moon has never been eroded by an atmosphere, so
'Cause
it's
they have
all
like
razor
biodomes
sharp.
or some
I
shit,
guess you
know?
could say. I guess you could say NASA could have used better communications in terms of their camera footage. Like if it was.
Well, what about the Van Allen
If it
bit,
was
too?
fake, then
You know?
if it were fake, then
Yeah.
the images would be better.
The Van Allen
That's-
belts are hollow and toroidal, and they go over the top part. They spend less than 2 hours.
It's radiation. It's a radiation.
Yeah, but-
belt. It's not hollow. It's radiation, like
No, the
energy.
shape of the belts are aligned with the magnetic field, so you go through them in
And it will
about 2
vaporize
hours.
Any living thing going through it.
No, that's not true at all. We've sent
right.
satellites through there all the time. They're only there. They get about
that's
11
true.
to 12 millisieverts of radiation going through there.
I hear that
and
you only get as much radiation as you would at the doctor's office getting it.
well, it depends it depends who your doctor is, but like I said, it's about 11 millisieverts, and that's like a CAT scan, a big CAT scan.
Hi, Maggie. Okay, a CAT scan. Okay, fair enough. Every Apollo moon mission left lots of.
Well, this is a
reflections on
fun
the moon.
conversation nonetheless. Just saying.
It
Like,
is.
I enjoy
Oh,
talking.
I'm
I
glad
enjoy
you're
talking
having-
about this
I
with you guys.
That's what I wanted you to do, is have fun, and we'll see what you want to talk
Oh.
about in a minute.
Gavin,
every
do you
Apollo-
ever sleep? Just sorry, I had to ask because I see him everywhere all the time.
Gavin.
Where's Gavin?
He is actually a robot.
Gavin
He's
is a
an NPC,
robot.
right?
No, I'm guessing since Gavin questions the moon missions that maybe he's a clone of other clones, and there's like 3 or 4 Gavin clones out there, all 24/7 working away on YouTube. So
Every Apollo mission left lots of reflectors on the moon, so the landing sites could be verified from Earth. And now we have high-def photos of the landing sites. And yeah, they took a picture of the footprints. And they've been undisturbed after all these years, which is incredible. We've got pictures of 2 new craters, and it was very touching to me. Of course, one crater they wanted to name after the ship itself, and the second after the commanding officer's wife who passed away.
Yeah, I'm a little, Artemis is the sister of Apollo, so they named this series of missions after the woman. I'm a little upset at the whole DEI nature of the thing, to be honest with you.
Well,
I would agree with you, but
it's a joke.
I can't agree with you on that.
I don't have a big issue with. I mean,
but the thing is that the actual crew are incredible. They couldn't have sent better people. If you listen to them, they're poets. They are scientists. They care about exactly what they're doing, and they wanted to do exactly.
I'm just talking about the name of the mission, and I'm really joking. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any issue with naming it after Apollo's lady. Like, that's not a deal to me.
Yeah, the goddess of the hunt.
I'll let him.
Isn't it like a hunt when you're flying to the moon? Like, that's kind of a hunt scientifically, is it not? So.
Yeah, well.
Gavin says most of the Apollo equipment that was abandoned in space is trapped in orbit around the sun. Oh.
Well,
I'm just going to say that the reason that the footprints are still there, Jill, is because there's basically no weather on the moon, right? So.
Yeah, only when you get an impact crater will it disturb the dust. But Artemis is also the goddess of the moon, so it's highly appropriate, actually. Apollo is the sun god, and Artemis is the moon goddess. So
makes sense.
So Jamie says Jill loves Snapple. I haven't drank Snapple since I was a kid, but I loved Snapple because I like tea, and on the cap it always had some kind of fun fact.
What are you drinking out of that huge stein of yours? I love that cup. Yeah,
yeah. Okay, so this is a
stein. Rumstein.
It's
is that
a little bit of water and amaretto.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
that is a really cool. That is a really cool glass, though. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, this is great.
Just a liqueur. What's your base liquor?
No, there's nothing. It's just water.
Oh, well.
I thought you said amaretto.
Yeah.
Yeah. Earlier, though, for the video game, I had.
Well, you need some good whiskey in there, I think.
I would like some whiskey, but I don't have whiskey. I just have amaretto. But earlier, I had cranberry juice, cran apple with vodka.
Okay.
Okay.
I used to drink a lot of that, minus the cranberry.
Minus the cranberry.
Yeah, well, I'm an alcoholic. It's usually straight liquor. I don't bother with the mixers.
Well, vodka cranberry is a Cape Cod. That's what they call them.
Oh, really? Oh, but I can't just do cranberry. I need it to be mixed a bit. Yeah,
I'm not a cranberry person. I'm not really a vodka guy either, to be honest.
We've also got DVB here. Is there something
what
you
kind
want to
of
talk
guy
about?
are you?
What kind of guy are you?
I'm actually drinking eggnog right now with rum.
Okay.
Because my local supermarket actually got eggnog in for Easter, and they had the last 2 on the shelf today, so I grabbed those because I figure they're not getting any more in until next October or whatever.
Who the hell
So
drinks eggnog
I got
in
lucky.
the spring?
But no, they never have.
It's like
Easter.
a Christmas drink, dude.
But I never
Yeah,
saw
but it was available. It was available. So
I never.
So you got an ultra discount.
I swear, I never.
It's
saw.
the incarnate word, DVB. This is maybe it is the Jesus is going to be born 9 months from now. DVB, so we got to celebrate early.
You're not timing.
I thought Jesus was born like 2,000 years ago or something.
Well, I know, but I mean, it's just like a pretend. No, it's not. Whatever. It's just the way people celebrate
Well,
a birthday that happened 2,000 years ago. And the birthday itself may not be quite accurate either.
well, how many things are accurate? Come on.
Yeah,
I
anyway,
mean, there's so many things in history that are not accurate, right? Like when
anyway,
you really look into it.
yeah, we have no idea when Jesus
So
was
many
really
things.
conceived
So
or
many.
born.
So
The
many.
thing is, does it really matter what the actual day was as long as the event happened? Like, that's the important part, right? You know.
Yeah. So, DVB, the reason why
Yes.
the stream exists is because you were here. So, is there something you want to talk about?
Let's
Wow.
see.
No pressure.
Can I tell you a cool story? Like a short, cool story?
Yes. Tell us a
Like,
cool story.
okay, today's Saturday, so like 2 weeks ago, I went to a movie showing of the movie Stand By Me. Have you heard
cool.
of
Oh,
that?
really? With Will Wheaton?
Yeah, that's a great movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
they did a showing
Excellent.
like in Seattle, like which is not too
Right.
far from me. And they had the actors. Corey Feldman was there, Jerry O'Connell, and
Jeez.
Will Wheaton.
Oh,
And they-
cool.
Wow, Will Wheaton was really there. That's great. And hello
Yeah,
to
in person,
Corona.
it was nuts. It was nuts. But they
I
showed
was-
the movie, and then afterwards they did a discussion about the movie and their memories of it.
Wow.
And they had a chair set aside for Rob Reiner, like an empty director chair, and an empty chair for River Phoenix.
Aw, that's cool.
But they talked about their memories of the movie, and it was really cool. I actually didn't want to go to it originally, but I went, and it was really fun. I enjoyed it. So that's my story.
It's a fantastic movie. Was Jerry O'Connell's wife also there by any chance?
No, but they mentioned her. Yes. What's her name? Romaine.
Rebecca Romaine. You could
Rebecca
give her
Romaine. Yeah.
could give her shit for being in Kurtzman Trek.
Yeah. I was going
Oh.
to say, no, I don't like Strange New Worlds. so why are
Don't
we
talk
talking
about
her?
Kurtzman, please.
Rebecca
No.
But I think it's
Well-
almost done, PvP. It's almost done.
Yeah. On the other hand, she was quite the babe in her day, I have to say. She would have qualified for Artemis or Aphrodite, I think.
There are some people who still think she's really beautiful. Even
well,
if Christmas Trek sucks, she's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, I'm not going to say she's not attractive, but she has that artificial look that having too much work done sort of gets you, and I'm not a fan.
Kurtzman Trek sucks. And
I
miss
didn't notice
you.
that. It's hard for me to tell when people do work on themselves because that's not a thing that I can connect with.
I always have a problem with what I think a woman that can age gracefully that's my kind of girl. Like just be yourself and age gracefully. Like, I know that not all of us age well.
Hey
Everybody
man, you're
ages
being
differently.
ungraciousness.
But I mean, come on, we all know that the Botox facelift victims that look absolutely horrendous, after they hit a certain age and they've had way too much work done, and they look like something. They look like they should go out on Halloween because it's scary. It's actually scary. Some of these people.
Welcome to body shaming on Anti-Derivative. I think Michelle Pfeiffer looks really fantastic, and for the most part, has allowed herself to age naturally.
I
Michelle
respect
Pfeiffer?
people that age naturally.
I
I
haven't
do.
even seen Michelle Pfeiffer in anything for a long time.
She's on a TV show that just currently wrapped up on streaming called The Madison. That's
the
a
sad
very
thing
good
is,
show.
That's awesome. She's still doing things. Yeah.
There's so much pressure on women to do the facelift stuff, and there's not the same pressure on men. Let's face it. There's a real double standard.
What
I
the
know
hell are you
some
talking
guys-
about? There's all kinds of pressure on men. You got to be in
Oh,
shape.
yeah.
You got to look good. You got to smell good. You can't
No,
be late. You got to
but-
pay for shit. Like, what are you talking about? Wiz?
Oh yeah. The pressure on men is more monetary and muscle.
I'm just saying, a lot of men are allowed to age and just look their
They
age.
can,
and
yeah,
if they're
they can
gray,
look their
like,
age, but
nobody
like,
cares if they're gray or
BBB 's
whatever,
name.
right?
They can be gray and they can age, but they have
And
to
they
hit the gym pretty hard.
but plenty of men are going under the knife too, including Jerry O'Connell, by the way, and look a little bit weird. What they were saying, they couldn't even recognize Jim Carrey. They thought he was a clone or something.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Oh yeah, they thought he like hired somebody.
He did look weird though. Yeah, right. He looked weird. I mean, if it was him, he looked really.
Oh, your internet's cutting out just a bit, but Pure Solace says Aphrodite has nothing on Artemis. And Chrono
I've
says
never
you're
met them,
unable
so
to-
I can't tell, but I would be more inclined to be a fan of Artemis myself personally because her priorities.
Yeah, okay. Has anybody watched Alien Earth? I haven't watched that at all.
Why would you bring that up? Why would you bring something horrible?
I was just looking up what's in the news.
Oh God!
Are you saying they made another freaking Alien movie?
Yeah.
Is that what you're telling us?
No. They made an Alien TV show. It is exactly this, Jill. It is the Starfleet Academy of the Alien franchise.
Oh, really? Okay, so yes, I kind of sort of paid attention to people's reviews of it, obviously, mostly through TikTok. And people were saying, yeah, it was basically they were turning Alien into a puppy dog. Is that right?
Yep. And, complete with your typical ignoring everything about basic science, momentum, gravity, aging, relativity, and and replete with man-hating girl bosses. It was pretty standard, modern stuff. Let's put it that way.
Oh, modern stuff. Speaking of modern stuff, of course, they brought back people from the dead who were dead, and made it seem like they were alive.
Well, what they did is they
Chrono
took
said someone is a robot.
No, it was very creepy.
Robot.
Jill, they took dying children and transported their brains into adult robots and then immediately started treating them like grown-ups. It was super creepy. I'm getting an echo.
There's an echo.
Yeah, I'm hearing an echo too.
I'm hearing an echo.
It's my fault.
Let's see. Doop, 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 probably.
Hold on.
Echo.
But yeah, so that's what they did. And then, of course, a bunch of genetic experiments. And supposedly, we have this problem a lot with these super intelligent characters being incredibly stupid because they can't be any smarter than the writers.
That sounded like Academy. Very much, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I actually watched Academy. I don't know why I did that. It was so bad.
Tried. I watched. Well, Curtis.
I watched the whole thing, all 10
Curtis
episodes.
Selby had a watch party the first episode, and I don't even know if we got through to the end of it. I think after a while, everybody said, "Turn it off."
They had a spaceship coming down at full orbital velocity, get stuck in a building.
It was just a really dumb show. Every scene I watched, I did try.
What
to watch
is orbital velocity?
But
whatever.
It's about 20 to 24,000 miles per hour.
We don't have any For All Mankind fans. Is anybody watching that here?
I have nothing against it. I've just never watched it, Joe. So I plead ignorance on that level.
Artemis 2 rocks. Yes, I agree. I'm so
hear it.
happy. I can't wait till we get to the moon bases, and I can't wait till we've done enough stuff on the moon so that people who don't
it's a good show,
think
though,
we've
right?
been on the moon will finally realize that it is real.
Well, Joe, if you
eventually
really
we'll get back.
if you really want to watch the future with the moon bases, you got to watch UFO, right?
I have been watching UFO.
Well, I remember
need to
we used
watch
to
more.
watch it together, and that was
Yeah,
a
I
lot
haven't
of fun.
finished yet.
I love that show. Oh, and I just wanted to be clear, depending on the height of your orbit, orbital velocity can be quite slow. Like the Earth rotates about 1,000 miles an hour at the equator, but 25,000 is the escape velocity, so if you want to go up to the moon, wrap around it and come back, that sort of thing. So, but I'm saying you would burn up in the atmosphere and then you would destroy the building as if it were hit by a nuke. So that's what I mean about stupid.
Wow.
Very good.
I have a question. Since
Sure.
Aliens was mentioned a few minutes ago, what's the last Aliens movie that you guys think was worth watching? Like a decent movie?
Aliens, the second one.
Alien versus Predator. Alien versus Predator.
Oh,
you like it? I haven't seen Aliens versus Predator. I still want to see that.
Yeah, you know, I have to say the first Alien versus Predator, not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's kind of interesting. I love Lance Henriksen. He's always good. It's a little bit different, but it's watchable. And the director's cut of Alien 3, not the one, the theatrical release, it's sort of dismal and nihilistic, but it's watchable. But the last really good one I'm going to call is Aliens. So the second.
Yeah, the second one was a very good film. I don't mind 3 though. There's sort of a weird thing I kind of enjoyed watching 3. But it was so nihilistic. I kind of actually enjoyed it for some bizarre reason because it was just so dark, right? It was just like, wow, you know.
Well, it was in production hell and it went through a ton of problems and rewrites and budget things. But have you seen the director's cut, which is a significant improvement over the theatrical release?
I don't know which version I saw. I might have seen that one. You know, my favorite.
No freezers, no fucking ice cream.
My favorite thing about what came out of Aliens 3 though is when Deadpool goes to the subatomic chick or whatever and he says, "Oh, hi Ripley" or whatever when she goes to the door. I just laughed my ass off when that was a great line reference to Aliens 3. It's like that is good. That's good writing when they reference a movie like that from years earlier. Like that's good writing.
No more cigarettes for you.
I love that line.
Oh, Jill.
No, I hate Aliens 3 because it kills Newt and all, and you know, it's just ridiculous. But Scotty made me appreciate some bits of Alien 3 because
I kind of enjoy it for the absurdity of it. Actually, like that's I guess you know I've got a pretty.
I feel
weird
the same way
sense of
about
humor,
Superman
so.
4 for sure.
Oh God, no. Oh. I couldn't even get past Superman 3. Like Richard Pryor, no.
I have only seen 1 and 2. I need to see 3 for the Richard Pryor. That sounds
no,
fun.
you don't. You don't need to see it at all. But Jill,
Really?
I need to ask you real quick.
3 is good. 3 is funny. It has Richard Pryor.
No, I hate.
I believe you, DVB. I gotta see it.
No. It's what's the director?
David Fincher. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking Aliens 3. Director of
3.
Superman 3. Was that Richard Lester again? I don't think so.
Lester directed that. Lester directed Superman 3 like a freaking comedy.
Yeah.
And I hated that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually paid money to watch it in the damn theater too, which really made me mad.
Yeah, so did I. Jill, before I forget, where do you get the cartoon of O'Brien playing the Doors on the?
Okay, so there's a whole history with that. That's the whole history of my channel. So I did a lot of research I just wanted to have a talk show, and I found this comic called Chief O'Brien at Work, and that is where it comes from. He's at work, and somebody on YouTube. Oh, I don't even remember what channel it is. They synced Chief O'Brien at Work with the Doors song. And they deserve to be praised on every single one of my shore leaves. And I don't remember what their name is.
Well, thank you. I've been meaning to ask you, and I keep forgetting. If I didn't get it out now, I'd forget again. So thank you.
Yeah, let me find that. Because yes, Chief O'Brien at Work is a great comic on the web, which is hilarious, but also really depressing. Because Keiko it seems to be having an affair with Riker in that comic.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay.
I find Keiko one of the most insufferable characters in all of Star Trek.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
She's even worse than Wesley.
But you know what? It doesn't matter how much we hate Keiko, according to Scotty R37, because Miles loves her. implicitly.
Well, good
And
for fucking Miles.
Because Miles loves her, we have to accept their love.
No, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect.
No, we could just hate Miles too.
No, I
an
don't
option.
hate Miles.
I know,
Rory
but
Starks. Rory
it's an
Starks.
option.
Thank you to Rory Starks for posting 12 years ago on YouTube this video. And he's never copyright struck me. He always lets me play it. He doesn't copyright claim me. Rory Starks is a beautiful man. He says, my own take on John Adams' wonderful Chief O'Brien at Work comic series, which can be seen here at BuzzFeed.
So EMI didn't copyright strike him for using Doors music?
Yeah. So it's just a chain of people being punk rock.
So do you think it's like the Doors people that own the catalog are just okay with people using clips, or?
I doubt it. It's probably owned by a huge corporation at this point.
Well,
I'm not sure.
Well, what is it? It's Krieger. The guitarist and the drummer are still alive, I believe, right?
Yeah, John Dinsmore, Robbie Krieger is the guitarist. Ray Manzarek is the keyboardist.
I think Ray has passed away the last few years, though, hasn't he?
I'm not sure.
I think he did.
We've lost so many; it's hard to keep track.
Well, we obviously lost Jim pretty early on.
Yeah,
due to lifestyle choices.
Some of those same people that reject the idea of the moon and the round Earth reject the idea of him actually having passed on. So
you're telling me Elvis and Jim are still hanging out drinking beer
right.
together?
Yeah, so the owners of the Doors catalog is Primary Wave Music and the estates of Ray Manzarek and Robbie Krieger.
So it's up in the...
I just love that. I don't know why it's so...
It just works. It just works.
Yeah.
It does. It's beautiful. I'm so happy that man made that video and that I get to use it.
I have to
that's the whole thing about the reuse content thing. You just use a little bit and you move on. You got to be careful.
Oh, yeah. Robbie Krieger and the estate of Ray Manzarek sold their interest also to Primary Wave Music. So now they are the main owner of the Doors catalog as of January 2023.
I'm not familiar with that company though. I don't know. They don't sound like one of the mega labels, right? So maybe they're a little bit more relaxed with the usage of some of the music if you don't overdo it.
If I play too much of that clip, I will get claimed for Light My Fire. So
okay. I gotta ask Jill. It's an obvious question. Do you like the Doors music? Have you listened to the Doors, Jill?
Yeah, some of it. I mean, I love that one. When I saw it, I just was floored. But
Primary Wave Music,
really good.
Time, honestly.
Yeah, Primary Wave Music is the leading independent publisher of legendary music in the world, including Smokey Robinson, Whitney Houston, Burt Bacharach, Prince, Olivia Newton-John, Ray Charles, Aerosmith, Def Leppard, Bob Marley, Stevie Nicks, Frankie Valli, Leon Russell, Culture Club, Boy George, Paul Anka, Alice Cooper, Boston, and Sly and the Family Stone. So I wouldn't say they were small.
That's
you
weird.
Didn't say Weird Al.
Like I don't remember.
Yeah. So DVB, you said you were going to play music. What song would you be playing right now if you were playing?
Well, I was just thinking, like, I had an idea for a Weird Al song, which maybe he'll steal it from me because of what you're talking about. But like, Light My Fire, he should like make a song called "Come On Baby, Change My Tire." Come on, baby, change my tire.
That would be a good one.
That's cute. That's really cute.
I was thinking blow up my tire or inflate my tire. Similar.
Yeah, come on, baby, inflate my tire or something like that. Yeah.
Well, that'll be the next verse. Pure Solid says they have other footage of the rocket lifting out from overhead.
So Weird Al, like, send the royalties to Anti-Derivative Jill because he said it on her stream.
Well, he's alive, right? He's still on some
he's
stuff.
Alive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's touring.
He doesn't have to give me money.
Yeah, I think he's touring
Yeah.
actually right now.
And he's old, but he's still touring.
That would be
Amazing,
if
right?
he watches this stream, though.
He's one of the most long-lived, successful career musicians in music history, man. The guy has a career spanning over 5 decades and has more top 10 hits than just about anybody. He's a freaking legend in the music industry.
Heck yeah.
He's the perfect parody artist because he always, even though he doesn't have to ask permission, he does anyway.
Yeah, and he's not mean-spirited about it typically. So, like, very few people get offended at his hilarious creativity. So,
well, you know, the one that still I remember is when he did Michael Jackson's "Fat." That was like, I'm fat. I mean,
he did it with. He did it with "Beat It" too. Just
speaking of,
so
actually,
okay.
The word is Michael Jackson was kind of offended. Speaking of people who didn't appreciate him, he's one of them. Yeah,
that's
so,
weird.
Gavin says that Montgomery Scott looks like he's peeing. Do you guys agree?
Where?
Yeah.
Okay, I need a. Can you full screen yourself, Jill, so I can see him being?
Okay.
They're offended. They're offended because they're ignorant.
Right.
Well, I could kind of. It looks like he's hanging on to something down there, doesn't it?
It looks like he's looking over his shoulder while at the urinal. You're not wrong.
I could say he's
I guess
thinking,
so. I guess so.
Excuse me, Cuppin. I gotta fix the engines because I gotta take a leak first.
Now, Jill may not understand this because of her limited experience with urinals, but that's exactly what a guy sees next to him when he's at the urinal. That's pretty much it.
That's what the guy doesn't want to see next to him at the urinal.
Fair enough. Like, are there dividers? Do you really have to stare at other people while you do that?
Well, no,
there usually are not dividers. There's sometimes dividers.
What's
not
cool
is
dividers, like, if you're not that tall and then the tall guy like looks over, it's like, what the fuck?
A lot of bathrooms don't have dividers. You're next to some guy and he whips his dick out and you're like, oh,
like what are you looking at, Willis?
Oh, hey, some places just have a trough. You don't even have individual urinals.
Yeah,
it's like the vomitorium. Yeah,
it's like water. It's like literally water your horse time, right?
That sounds like that should only ever happen like at a frat house.
Or any sports stadium.
That's one thing. The ladies are lucky; they get to go in a private place with a door.
Yeah,
I don't want to pee next to somebody else. What the heck?
And
where they could watch me? It's like, why?
As somebody who's worked in places, the women's bathrooms are always significantly nicer to a very large degree than the men's at any given place. Like, you wouldn't, if you've never been in a men's bathroom, you would be like, oh, gross. Like, you can be in a pretty dumpy place and the woman's bathroom will be nice. They'll have a little flowers, some perfume, nicer stalls, divider. The men's will just be like a big horse trough in the middle of a room with a drain in it. I'm not kidding. Like, when you go to some place like a theater where it's nice, the women's bathroom looks like a hotel suite, and the guys still looks like a downtown New York bus station bathroom.
Are you saying this from experience because you've actually snuck into the girls' bathroom to have a better experience?
But usually it's more like changing the lights or doing some property management. But yes, I've been in many a woman's restroom after hours. And
maybe Jill can confirm this. Do you think, Jill, that maybe the women look after each other, like look after the cleanliness of the bathrooms that the ladies have to use? You know, like
I mean,
right?
I always put paper down before I sit. Like, I don't like. I know that other people are going to be using this, so I treat it as if it's something that I know somebody else is going to have to use. So I try to. Yeah, I think so. I think that might be.
That's always been the thing that kind of freaked me out about what you ladies have to contend with. Is like, you got to sit on something that thousands of other ladies have sat on, and I'm like, My paranoid, hygienic sensibility just panics when I even think of that, Jill. It's like, I couldn't handle that.
Do you realize most of the world doesn't even have a toilet? It's just a hole that you squat on top of.
I knew a guy that was mid-level command in Afghanistan.
Dude, you just said paranoid hygienic. That's like so cool.
Well, thank you. I just made that up too. Like, wow. But I knew a guy that was like a mid-level. He wasn't a top commander or a grunt soldier, but he was in Afghanistan for a couple of years, and I'll never forget the story. He told me he went into the washroom one day, and all the locals were pissing in the sinks.
Oh no!
Because they thought that's what you should do.
Dude, if anyone pisses in your sink, you should kick them out.
But everybody was doing it, right? He told me this story.
Yeah. No, that's very normal. That's very common, even in Southern Europe. So, Jill, the first time I went to Europe as a teenager, I started off in the north, England, and Germany, France. By the time I got to Italy, I get off the train, I go to the station, and I think all the toilets have been stolen or removed because it's just these big holes in the stall with like foot pads. I didn't even realize, that they don't use toilet bowls. You actually squat over a hole and do your business. And then across most of Asia, listen, after living in Asia, my quads were in such good shape.
The only time I encountered that was in New Mexico, where it was kind of just, an outhouse. And you're just exploring around nature, but it's not an actual bathroom, but it's just like an outhouse.
That's a nice way to put it. Exploring nature. That's a nice way to put it.
This is some quality content.
Yeah. So I was at a farmhouse
at 4 a.m. in the morning.
I gotta say, if I had to squat, with my knees, I can navigate to the toilet that's like 1.5 feet off the ground. If I had to squat, you'd never hear from me again because I'd be on the floor dying somewhere.
So,
well, hey, hold on just a sec, Jill. Jill, I have to charge my phone, but if you're still going, I'll come back on. But
okay. Thank you for letting me know. Your seat is still here when you return, and I'm
at like 7% on my phone.
Oh
so
yeah,
I have to
I'll
charge
get it charged up and come back.
Hey, happy recharging.
But
see you soon.
Very much enjoying the conversation.
How come you sound so much better than I do when I'm on my phone?
Anyway, I'll be back.
Well, maybe he'll answer that when he returns.
Okay. So, Jill, I don't know if you want to hear this, but I was in a farm in Southeast Asia, and it was just an area of the back over like a little bit of swamp, a cesspool, and they had this wooden lattice, and you just aligned your feet with the wood, and you just did it right there. And I was with somebody who fell in. The wood broke underneath her feet.
No.
But no, it was some quick instant karma here. I'm laughing so hard that I couldn't help her out. She was actually like, it was deep. So in the process of pulling her out, because I was laughing so hard, I fell in myself. It was one of the most disgusting, like it's a little pit full of sewage. And 4 generations of rice paddy farmers leaving their business in that thing. I don't.
Who cleans it?
Nature. It's just a pit. It's like like oftentimes they'll build them on the edge of like a cliff or something, so it just falls down the cliff into the valley.
It's kind of funny that we're talking about toilets though, because that was probably like the Artemis 2 was a perfect mission, but their toilet was messed up.
Yeah, don't underestimate the luxury and beauty of modern plumbing, because I'm telling you, having to do it nature's way is not always fun.
And we still haven't perfected it in space. The challenge that we're working through is evacuating the tank.
Yeah, we haven't really perfected it in rice paddies either, I gotta tell you.
By the way, what was the toilet facility in Artemis like? Did they have a special because I know back in Apollo days, they had a whole procedure to go through.
Yeah, no, they had a little 0G toilet with the privacy partition. Number 2 was fine, but they found that when people were urinating, it was freezing as it went out the lines and got exposed to space. So,
wow.
Actually, the one Kristen Koch or Koch, I'm not sure how you say her. She's the engineer on the flight, and she fixed it. So,
oh, good.
She did,
like the
because she's
Koch brothers,
electronics. Yeah.
Because I remember
Yeah.
when I watched the Apollo 13 film. Remember when they did the urine dump in that one scene, which I thought was hilarious.
Okay, so this is the first time you got privacy with your toilet because it's co-ed, but of course the Apollo astronauts used bags. So this is
well,
yeah.
you guys.
I love that. That's the only failure of the mission is the toilet.
I want to tell Phantom I bought 3 bars of soap and I went swimming in the lake for 4 hours before I came back out after that little incident.
That's a good idea. I'm so sorry you fell in like that. My God, that must have been traumatizing.
That's gross,
well,
man.
I think my friend
I thought
was
it was
more
bad enough going to a bad gas station where the restroom was nasty.
Jill, I was laughing so hard at what happened to my friend that I didn't have time to be traumatized. Like, I'm just glad I didn't get any in my mouth because I was laughing so hard. But
oh my God.
Yeah, it was, but it's not like I'm in this, it's not like I'm in a really fancy Las Vegas suite hotel and all of a sudden I'm in Southeast Asia. Like, it's great. By that point, I've already gotten used to tons of things. I never would have thought, like, I've eaten rat. I see, snakes at the market and people are eating scorpions. You're already used to a bunch of stuff that you wouldn't believe. So it wasn't quite as traumatic as if stepping out the door here and falling into a cesspool or septic tank.
Gotcha. Well,
okay,
you're already used to it. So you're already used to the third world. Wow. What's more third world?
And I do a lot of I did a lot of camping in my life, so I'm used to sort of that nature aspect of our bodily functions. So,
Pure Solace says that he's not a fan of Alien 3. The opening word crawl is basically remember the stuff you loved about 2. Well, we threw that in the trash. Not just threw that in the trash, but they're dead now. Now watch everybody be in prison and shave their heads.
Yeah, that nails it. That's perfect.
You know what's in? Go ahead, Joe.
Rest in peace to Bill
Paxton. Yeah.
Oh, that totally sucks too, man.
Good acting.
Game over, man. It's game over.
So if you get a chance, he's on the commentary track on the new edition of Aliens. And he talks a lot. Actually, a lot of the actors. Lance Henriksen's on there. Jeanette Goldstein's on there. He's on there. James Cameron's on there. It's great because it's like a reunion and they're having fun and they're telling stories to each other. It's definitely worth getting that for the commentary track.
Cool.
Yeah, I should listen to that. Nim says, didn't you just Yeah, I played a game with Scotty and then DVB wanted to talk more and this happened.
You want to look, Jill, at NNNNMM's last chat there. It's not pleasant, but it does reflect kind of reality.
Miles is very
no, not that one. But
dosing Keiko with barium. She'll be out of his way eventually.
No, I actually love that one. Thanks.
No, okay, so I understand the hate towards Keiko, but I will tell you my favorite quote when I do like is when he was flirting. Well, he wasn't intentionally flirting. I think the Cardassian lady was flirting with him, and she said. It was something to do with the jump joystick. So she would say, careful where you put your jump joystick. My favorite quick quote.
But that wasn't, even though that was a great chat, that wasn't the one I was referring to. It's the one about European. It's at the very bottom. It's the most recent.
Doors song currently playing in the UK. The end.
It starts off, we had our European.
Oh, no. I'm going to read all of Nim's chat now.
Okay.
The horse trow is much faster, though. No cues.
That is true. A little messier.
and I'm saying hi to people, and then we get to this one that says most disgusting story. Mr. Brown would have interrupted him. Well,
Probably.
this is not the Mr. Brown channel.
Yes,
This is
Jill is much
latest
nicer.
And
Here we
also, I
go.
don't have an actual agenda. I don't have like things organized. We had European toilets torn out at the last place I worked and replaced with squat ones because the East African workers were splattering all over the bowl and seat. That's nasty.
God. How do you splatter on the seat? Like, how do you not know to
Because they won't sit on them. They stand on the edges and use a regular toilet as a squatter, so it goes everywhere.
I'm just gonna. I might have to slap myself in the head right now for listening to that.
That's terrible. Well, and you've got to actually get them to the toilet.
Yeah.
Isn't it a case where sometimes they'll just go out wherever they want?
Yeah, I have this cool little thing. It looks like just a disc. It's about 2 inches thick and maybe 16 inches around, but it accordions out and it turns into this giant sort of like expandable cup, and then the seat comes off and there's no middle in the seat. It is actually a fairly portable toilet seat that you can, they have them on Amazon. You can check it out. It's very cool. So
Wow.
it's good for camping or, or I guess if you work with a lot of East Africans, it'd be good for that. You could bring it in there and
Oh, Lord.
sit down on it in there. So yeah, there you go.
I don't
Sorry.
think I'm gonna get a lot of. I don't think I'm gonna get a lot of Patreon members this way.
How the hell did we ever get talking about toilets? Like,
I don't know. I'm not
The Artemis 2 that you brought it up. You brought up the toilets.
no, I brought up people taking, a leak or whatever, but I didn't think we'd get to.
If you don't know
toilet.
how to sit, then you shouldn't be allowed in a country that has toilets. Says Phantom Outsider. I can't disagree. You've got to if you're used to a certain thing, you have to learn how to acclimate to a place that does something different.
Learn the culture, which is what I always believe in, but a lot of people.
Is 100% correct. Oh,
Yeah, about what?
I don't know.
Hey.
But you're correct.
Mhm.
Do you guys remember that scene in 2001 of the zero gravity toilet instructions?
Yeah.
Where there's like 20 instructions when he has to take a leak or whatever. It's hilarious.
That was that's part of the intricacies of his world building.
Jill, have you never seen 2001? You must have seen 2001.
Yes, I have. I have seen it.
Yeah.
I just don't remember.
Yeah,
everything.
Kubrick was incredibly fastidious about every aspect of that movie. He was making sure he got everything right.
It was insane. And he had, was it Trumbull, one of the special effects? I know some of the special effects guys.
Yeah, Trumbull was the main one on 2001, yes.
And they went on to Star Wars, I believe, 9 years later, did they not?
Well, that was mostly Dykstra and Trumbull, and then some of them went off and did Battlestar Galactica, but
I think the guys that worked on 2001 got some very, very good training on that film for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
That film still blows my mind. And my theater closed in 68 for renovation, so I didn't get to see it the year it came out. My theater was closed until 1969, and then they reopened, and it was still a huge screen. They just removed like 300 seats in the front because they put stores in the back of the building. But I was like 11 years old, I guess, when I saw 2001 on a huge screen.
Yeah.
I didn't know who Kubrick. I didn't know Kubrick from a fence post in the ground, right? And I go watch this movie, and I'm like, oh my God.
Okay, now I remember Trumbull was actually committed to Close Encounters, so his apprentice, John Dykstra, was sent over to George Lucas to lead the team.
I just want to say, though, the one thing I love about 2001, it used to be my favorite movie. Now I'm up in the air. I can switch movies depending on my mood. But it was the movie that made me realize that a movie could be an art form and not just entertainment. And I'll always be grateful to 2001 and Kubrick for that. Because at 11 years old, I realized that this art form of film could be an art form. Because I always just thought of it as like, a couple hours of, fun entertainment before that when I was a kid, right? So.
Yeah, that's what I'm realizing. This is a very influential time for my kid, so I could show him a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah.
But would you recommend I take him to see Dune? I haven't seen 1 through 3. I gotta show him.
I haven't seen them.
I don't know.
Jill, how old is your child?
He is 12 going on 13.
And what's his level of as a boy?
What do you mean?
No, his level of I was gonna say
maturity.
No, not that way. Like his tolerance for violence, maybe for on-screen violence.
He can handle violence. He understands it.
I think Dune Part 1 would be okay. There's some pretty horrible stuff in Dune Part 2, though.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, you have the Harkonnens really featured with all their sadistic and gratuitous killing, a lot of throats being cut, stuff. It's pretty awful.
Yeah.
So,
but we'd be watching it at home, so I could give them the context.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know. Yeah, that's a danger, right?
But I also hate those movies. I would get the Sci-Fi Channel's miniseries of Dune and show him that. That would be perfectly okay for someone his age.
Okay.
And then he would get to see the story told properly before some Canadian Frenchie screws it all up.
The Canadian
and then you can get the David Lynch version with Sting in his underwear. Like that's a classic.
Yeah. And explain to him that cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Well, he might know. Like he watches stuff on the internet. I don't know. Let's see.
Well, let's start with the first one, and if he might not even like it, right? He might be bored silly or something. You never know, Joe.
Right.
So.
It's true.
What does God need with a starship?
Thanks, Kronos. Who is Dune? And I don't know. Like, I thought I was just mad at Dune because they were waiting. They were like, okay, we're going to release this movie and the next movie. And finally, we'll end the story with the last movie. And so now I'm finally interested because I'll have all 3 movies and I need to watch the first 2 now. And then go in December to see the last one. To actually have one full story.
Yeah, but they are horrible films. I'm sorry, Jill. Have you read the book?
One of them. No, I haven't. So I'm watching them just as a movie.
Then you might get a competent, semi-competent sci-fi generic movie vibe from it.
Well, I really love Project Hail Mary. Is there something?
Yeah, The Martian. Has he seen The Martian?
Yes. Yeah, okay. I loved all of it.
The Martian's good.
Yeah.
The Martian was good.
What about Mars Attacks?
Mars Attacks?
I didn't like that movie. I thought that movie was too goofy for me.
We come in peace.
I used to really like his movies.
I loved Edward
Scissorhands, but after Edward Scissorhands, I thought he kind of lost it for me.
I love Silent Running, but I'm not sure that's okay for
Trumbull.
a 12-year-old. It's a little bit.
Douglas Trumbull. Actually, I think a 12-year-old can handle it because there's not really much violence. It's mostly
it's a little. I was thinking more of just the oppressive sadness of the whole thing.
No, but it's dark about it kind of goes into the early 70s eco thing, right? You know, everybody was paranoid about destroying. I remember when we switched from paper bags to plastic in the 70s because the forests were all gonna die due to probably films like that. And
then they banned plastic because the plastic's gonna kill the forest.
And then guess what they got in the store now? They banned plastic and now it's all paper bags. It's like, make up your mind.
That's what
guys,
I said.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah,
It's-
you're
it's a-
right. Both
it's
of
a
you are right.
great. Silent Running is a great film, though. You've seen
Yeah.
it, right, Jill? You must have seen it.
No, I've never seen Silent Running.
Oh my
I'll put
God,
it on
it's
my
so
list.
good. You got to
I haven't
Yeah,
seen it
You
either.
have to
I have no
watch it.
idea what you
That's
guys are
awesome.
talking about.
That's
Great
homework
film.
for you. Yeah, the
Great
movie
film.
Silent Running.
It's always I always have
It's a
some
classic, Jill. It's a classic. You got to see that movie. It's
1972.
Yeah,
Yep.
well, have you ever seen Accident Man?
No, I still have not seen Accident Man. I've been told to. Oh, it's in my watch list already. Silent Running. I just haven't gotten
accident.
to it.
That sounds interesting. Accident, man.
Yeah, it's kind
Is
of
that-
it's like a action movie.
Is his father
It's
like
masculine.
Is his father like a
Masculine
crash? His father's a crash test dummy, and that's where he gets his name from. No.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen it.
Oh,
You gotta see. You just gotta see it for yourself.
Jill,
Did
I
you
have
watch
one.
Citizen?
Has your son seen The Fifth Element?
Oh,
I
interesting.
don't know. I'm not
That
sure.
is
I love the Fifth Element.
That is joyful, fun, just
Weird as hell, too. Weird.
yeah,
as hell.
but excellent. And you know,
It's a
Galaxy
cool movie.
Quest,
It's a cool movie. Yeah.
Starship Troopers, maybe.
Starship Troopers is great. Yeah, yeah. I did all the
Galaxy
Star
Quest.
Trek stuff with him. He doesn't quite get Star Trek, so
How
Like
about
Starship,
Galaxy Quest?
Starship Troopers was like the first video game movie before there was video game movies. You know,
Hey, why don't you watch some of the Resident
It's
Evil
like-
stuff?
nonstop
Oh.
action.
yeah, that's literal video game movie. Phantom Outsider says that's what the Klingons asked about Kirk for years, starting in Trouble with Tribbles, when they realized that wasn't a delusion.
I think Resident Evil might be too intense for a kid, though, right? What do you guys think?
Well,
Trouble with Tribbles. That's the
I
one
think
with
it's
all
better
the.
he plays the game.
That's the one with all the like furry things. Yeah.
Yeah,
the
furry
first,
animal things.
the first
Back to the
movie's-
Future.
Tribbles.
I've shown him Back to the Future, but he was too young. I need to show him again.
Oh, what about 12 Monkeys? The Bruce Willis.
I never
version.
got in. I could
What
never
about
get
it?
into that.
Oh,
That's a great
she-
movie.
yeah, for her kid. I'm trying to think of stuff that's not quite as dark. Like I really liked Gattaca, but I don't think that's really a movie for a 12-year-old.
How about the
Yeah,
Adventures?
12 Monkeys is like you got to be like 15 probably to see that.
Yeah,
one. To
that's-
actually
that's-
understand it and appreciate it.
Or stoned.
Maybe.
You got to wrap your brain around that one.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. How about the
Great
Adventures
movie,
of Baron
though.
Adventures of Baron Munchausen? That's a fun
Oh.
movie.
I
That's a
love that
freak
movie.
movie.
Yeah, I love
I-
that movie.
I watched that recently. I don't think it's
I bet your kid would like
easily
it.
followable. Yeah, I guess.
Oh,
so. Yeah, maybe
Jill.
so.
Oh. Sorry, Mr. Carter. Forbidden
You
Planet.
got stuck in Jill mode there. Jill.
Have you shown your son Forbidden
I haven't.
Planet?
I haven't. If I did, maybe he'll finally understand Star Trek.
There you go. And then, you know,
Wow.
a lot of people laugh at this movie, but I thought the William Hurt Lost in Space movie wasn't too bad.
I still want to see that. Yeah, and I like Lost in Space, and my husband likes that
Well,
movie.
Star Wars.
So that's
That's
And-
the
like-
one. If I
And
had
then-
a kid, if I had a son, I would show my son Star Wars.
I've
Yeah.
shown him Star
77.
Wars already. He didn't get it, but I think I need to try it again. Like it's
and it-
like he
Well,
grows.
then you got to
like,
show him
it's like,
Empire.
okay, I
Yeah.
got to show him again. Yeah, right.
In a couple of years, you can show him Outland and Pitch Black and Chronicles of Riddick.
Ooh,
but not
Pitch
now.
Black,
Yeah.
Black.
I would definitely.
Oh, you like that movie, Jill?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
love that movie. It was made
love it
for
so much, why didn't
pennies,
you
and it's a
marry
masterpiece.
Great sci-fi horror.
Yeah, and just beautiful music, just everything about it. So,
I don't know why they don't have more sequels to that.
well, they have 3, and I didn't mind Chronicles of Riddick, but the third one I thought was not so great. But
Yeah,
it wasn't
I like it.
horrible.
Most people drop
It
off.
was kind of like they tried to expand the universe a bit. In the
Yeah.
third one.
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
it
think
had
he-
Starbuck in it,
You
though.
ever notice like Vin Diesel always plays Vin Diesel in every movie he's in?
Yes.
But
That's
in
why you
Riddick-
hire Vin Diesel. Oh,
But
Jill,
in
what
Riddick-
about?
But
He's
in
like
Riddick,
Tom
it is
Cruise,
Vin
but
Diesel.
like he's Vin Diesel. You know, it's like
But
Yeah.
I agree with you, Citizen. But in Riddick, he's Vin Diesel, but also Snow White.
Yeah. Have you seen Deep Impact, Jill? It's a different kind of sci-fi, but you know,
isn't that an older movie? Like a comedy?
Yeah, 90
Is it Samuel L. Jackson in that, or am
I know it's Morgan Freeman and Jon Favreau and Robert Duvall, but I only recommend old movies because new movies suck. So.
I love it.
But
how
I've never
you
seen it.
I
Is
love
it
it how
good?
those.
Yeah. I actually, so it was one of those. There were two meteors hitting the Earth movie coming out at the same time. One was Armageddon, which was ridiculous, and the other was Deep Impact, which was relatively realistic and not bad. So
I love it. I love it how you refer to these as old movies because they're not old movies to this guy.
Well, I have a pretty hard dividing line at about the turn of the millennia. So
yeah,
got before 2000.
I just want to follow back on Forbidden Planet though. Like honestly, Jill, if your son's never seen Forbidden Planet, that's a must watch because that movie is excellent.
Yeah, and Jill, 2010, you can watch that with him. That's a great movie.
By the way,
I hear, it is more accessible than 2000.
Other 50s movies. Have you ever watched The Day the Earth Stood Still from 50s?
Yeah, like 100 times.
No, but has your son ever seen it?
No.
Oh, Jill, the original.
The original with Michael Rennie is a classic, Jill. You got to show your son that one.
And the
Now here's something we hope you'll really like.
The 1968 Planet of the Apes. Your son will like that.
Planet of the Apes. Hey, how about?
Well, I love Planet of the Apes. That's Twilight
You
Zone.
bastards!
How about the killer ant one where the ants are eating people?
Oh,
that's a good one too.
That's Phase 4. That's actually a surprisingly good movie. Like that really
a great
is.
movie. But I'm talking about the 50s movie with the ants.
Yeah, that's what's that one called?
The name is leaving me.
A 50s movie.
They're giant ants, right?
Giant ants, and they're flying around the Southwest. They get into LA, eventually into the viaduct systems, and they're
it's called Them.
Them.
Yes.
Jill must have seen.
I've heard of that. I've heard of it.
Oh my God!
It's
so
says,
good.
You're
Jill,
only as old as you feel.
It's awesome.
Yeah, and I feel pretty freaking old. So.
I feel old too. I'm with you on that one.
Watch them with your kid, and I bet both of you will absolutely love it. It's so awesome. Great cast, great story, and the for 1950s, the effects of the gigantic ants are pretty damn good. I gotta say.
Mm-hmm. What about the one with William Shatner and the spiders? Do you guys like that one?
Oh! I know the one you're talking about. Oh, what's the title again? Oh,
I don't know, but everybody's always talking about it.
That's a good
Phantom
one.
Outsider says, "What about the 79 movies of Buck Rogers and Battlestar Galactica?"
Oh yeah, and then there's the Flash. The 80s Flash Gordon could be fun, and
Gordon.
Yeah, I did a review of Flash
movies.
Gordon. I should totally show that.
I remember one of my best friends back then. He went to watch Flash Gordon at the theater, and he was so stoned. He went to take a leak in the can, and it took him 30 minutes to find his way out of the toilet.
Flash. Are you talking about Kingdom of the Spiders, the Shatner one?
That's the one. That's a good movie.
Yeah.
Very dark, though. I don't know if I show that to the kid. It's a very dark ending.
Yeah, but Phantom's right. Buck Rogers and Battlestar Galactica, the pilot movies, could be really fun.
Yeah, yeah, those are fun.
But I love Flash Gordon. It's so campy.
Oh, yeah, I do too. Savior of the universe.
Well, you know what I love? Flash Gordon was all those flying dudes with the wings at the end of the movie. It's like, what the?
Gordon's alive.
That movie is insane. In a good way.
Mhm. Yeah, definitely. Let's see. What do I have? Because I watched that movie. What is this? I don't know what it is. Let's see what it is.
Uh-oh.
If it's quick.
Oh, no.
I don't know what this video is. I just.
Oh, God. Here we go. We're
Gordon's alive.
What the hell? Was that Phil Collins getting his rocks off or something there, Jill? I don't know what the hell that was.
I don't know what it is either. But that movie's such a trip. Uh-oh. My headphones say it's time to charge. But it's also time for me to go to sleep. It's almost 4 a.m. And I got to talk about Lord of the Rings with Tiger Stripes in the morning. So I better go to bed.
Queen did do the score of this.
So you're going to talk about the novels or the movies or both?
Novels. I've been talking about the novels, and I've talked about the first book. If you look at my channel online, but we're finishing up book 3. I just haven't made videos for book 2 yet. But
dang, I didn't even know. That's awesome.
Yeah, on my videos.
I haven't watched or watched. I haven't read Lord of the Rings in so long. It'd be nice to revisit it for sure.
Yeah, I've got chapters 1 through 12 already on my channel.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that's
are you guys excited that Stephen Colbert is going to be writing the new Lord of the Rings show?
No, we're not worried about that.
I find that quite a frightening concept, actually.
How do you define excited? Because
I find it frightening, not exciting.
Disturbed.
There is the value of excited that I am, but it's very in a negative sort of way. So how much you? I'll bet $1 right now that Colbert is going to politicize that novel completely. Oh, I don't think it's going to be made. I think the search for Gollum is going to tank, and they're going to pull the funding for the next one.
That would be a relief.
Yeah.
I can't even believe it's even on the internet about seriously getting
because I
made.
love Gollum, and it's like, why? We already saw his story, and it was described perfectly in the movies.
Yeah, hi, I'm Stephen Colbert. I have TDS and I write jokes that aren't funny, so that perfectly qualifies me to write a freaking Lord of the Rings movie because I can do it better than Tolkien.
Yeah, it's
almost as ridiculous. Crazy. Like him writing Lord of the Rings is as ridiculous as Robert Downey Jr. playing Dr. Doom or whatever.
Yeah, he was already Iron Man.
It's like the same kind of thing, only different. It's like it doesn't fit. It's like it just doesn't work.
Yeah, it's like Sharmina Obaid-Chinoy writing a Star Wars movie. Like, I do documentaries about women around the world. I can write a Star Wars movie.
Well, that didn't work out, luckily. I'm Iron Man, says Cronus. And that's only 5 a.m.
There's a Star Wars movie coming out, and no one cares about it. You heard about it, right?
Oh, the one with the Grogu?
The Mandalorian Grogu movie that nobody gives a crap about?
Yeah, I actually love that. Nobody cares. It's awesome.
Well, because it just didn't happen the way it was supposed to happen, and so no one cares.
Who would have ever thought we would have come to a time where a new Star Wars movie, nobody cares about it? We've
been there for 10 years. We've been there a while.
Force Awakens, 2015 is when Force Awakens came out, I think, and ever since it's been downhill.
15 years, yeah.
Go to any franchise, Star Trek, Doctor Who, Star Wars.
Well, and I have
Nobody
some hope
cares.
for Star Trek. I hope that.
Do you think this is a concerted
powers
effort
are
to
changing
destroy
hands?
the things we
I
love?
hear your optimism, Joe, but I've been around the mill too many times to actually believe it's going to happen. I'm sorry. I hope you're right. I hope you're right.
I hope I'm right too.
I hope you prove this old fool wrong, but
I've been
I got a bad
hopeful this
feeling.
whole time. I even gave Kurtzman Trek a chance, and I just don't like any of it. So hopefully this time, now that Secret Hideout is gone, hopefully, then we're gonna get something good, right? Maybe.
Well, if I knew who the writers were going to be, I might have some hope.
Mike Sussman, who made Star Trek Enterprise, or who helped make it.
Yeah, it's not just the writer though, as people keep reminding me or letting me know that it's what happens to the writing after the writer writes it and what they are allowed to and required to put in the film.
It's the production. The production. Well, think about this. Academy. Academy had what? 21 producers on some of the end credits. 21 producers.
I mean, that's every Christmas Trek, yeah.
But the thing is, it doesn't matter if you got the greatest writer. If you got Shakespeare writing the damn story, if the producers suck and edit the hell out of his script, it's probably still going to end up being garbage, unfortunately. So, I really.
But that was
I hope you're right.
That
I
was
hope you're right.
Hideout. That's not where we're headed.
I really hope you're right. I mean, but do you think they're ever going to equal the days of Kirk, Spock, and McCoy ever again?
No, of course not. I just want them to equal Star Trek Voyager. Yeah. I have a low bar.
I just want them to try, really just give it a shot. Give it a try.
If they could get up to the complexity of Deep Space Nine, I'd be very, very, very happy.
That would be a higher bar, yes, than Voyager.
I feel like a broken record, but the fundamental problem with that is that starting in the early 2000s, we've killed science fiction as a literary form. And while there are people that can write it, they are not in the publishing industry and they are not in Hollywood, and we need to go out and find them.
Dude, you're onto something there. Yeah.
I'd argue with that.
How do we do that? Convince Hollywood to do that is to Phobos. That's your job.
We need to get we need to get like a DC Fontana back again, because she was. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not an expert on her, but she was never like an insider, was she?
Yeah, no. She was an established. Like sure she was. I think you're thinking of Joe Trumbull, maybe, who started out as part of the fandom and ended up being a writer.
But still, it wasn't like you had to be like a total kiss ass insider and everything to get a break back in those days, right?
Oh no, you would get published. Yeah, you could get published in one of the many wonderful sci-fi anthology monthlies, Analog, Amazing Stories, that kind of thing.
Problem? Is that the problem that we don't read magazines anymore, and that's why we don't have that sci-fi
physical
cycle?
Media?
Part of the problem
is magazines.
People don't read anymore, Joe.
Jill, if I had unlimited money, I would form a contest looking for the 100 best new science fiction writers around the world and allow everybody to submit one novel and one short story. I would pay to have a team of people that I had to personally vet, read through them, and look and find people like, we used to have, like Harlan Ellison, Robert Heinlein, Roger Zelazny, Larry Niven. Like, I would actively search out places where nobody else is looking and try to get about 100 really good, potentially good, promising science fiction authors back into the fold.
Hey man, I got this great science fiction story for sale. Just okay. Keep me in mind.
I want to hear about it.
I just wanted to. It's interesting you mentioned Harlan Ellison, because I remember reading some of the what was this 2 books he published with the short stories.
One is Stalking the Nightmare. He was actually a friend of mine. I knew him.
So. No, I remember Dangerous Visions 1 and 2. I think I read.
Yeah.
And man, some of the stories in Dangerous Visions were mind blowing. Like that was top notch writing. And that's the kind of people we need to find again that can write. I know Harlan was a hard-eared kind of guy. He could be a total ass.
Yes.
But,
yes.
He was a total ass. Lots of controversy.
But I can't not, say he was not a brilliant writer, because he was.
Listen, I've been lucky to find somebody half as good as him. He was kind of a singular talent, but I would be on the hunt there, because I want to ask you, Jill, just So we recently did a movie for your channel for about 17 hours, Back to the Future. Can you imagine anyone right now in Hollywood being able to write the screenplay for that? Because I
Back
can't.
to the Future?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't know who would be capable of such an imaginative, engaging story that would still appeal to everyone while bringing some good sci-fi to everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We need to find people like that, or even the glimmer of that kind of talent. I would be happy with something that can grow and nurture, and because right now we have a publishing industry that only looks at one thing, and that is the fundamental, unalterable characteristics of whoever wrote it and the subject matter. They're not looking at the quality of the narrative or the story or the characters. They're looking at the immutable characteristics of the author, and that has been proven by some people who did some really crazy things, like pretend to be a poet from East Africa, and they got published everywhere. And then they found out it was a white guy from Idaho.
Oh, wow. That's not cool.
He wrote bad poetry on purpose.
Hey, what's wrong with white guys from Idaho?
Absolutely nothing, except you can't get a publishing deal. You can't get a publishing deal if you're one of those. I'm saying there was an author, I don't know if it was somewhere in the United States, and he was having a hard time getting published.
Virtue signaling.
Yeah,
And
so
that's terrible.
he created a persona of this African quasi lesbian trans poet thing, and he wrote poetry intentionally bad, and he got published everywhere, and he won awards, and he won money, and he was lauded all over the publishing industry. You can Google this. This is a fairly recent thing that happened.
That's how
I'm going to find his name for you. So,
and his writing was terrible.
It was purposely bad. Yes.
Gone poetry. Chronos says Seth was on Star Trek Enterprise, which is true. He was. And Seth MacFarlane would be great to carry on our Star Trek universe, but he's working on the Orville.
That's the problem,
though. Season 4 of the Orville.
How are you going to get good writers in any show if they got to be, quote, woke to be accepted?
It's impossible.
That's why
that's the standard.
That's why if I had money and I had my contest, I would not require this. So the guy's name is Aaron Barry, AARONBARRY. You can Google him. He was published as Adele Nwanko. And then there's a guy, Michael Derrick Hudson, who pretended to be Yifin Cho. And they saw success after adopting diverse personas.
Goodness.
Also, Jessica Krug, KRUG. You can look these up and see these are recent cases. So,
wow. I'm going to be right back. I have to switch out my headphones, but we're going to close out the show in just a minute because I got to go to bed.
Away for a minute too. I'll be back in a minute, guys.
What's wrong with your head? Oh, am I alone here? This is very frightening.
No, we're here.
Okay, everybody's icon disappeared. So, the
can you hear
avatar's
me still? Check 1, 2.
Yeah. I can hear you, but your avatar was blue square, so it looked like everybody had gone.
Oh, yeah. Jill's gone for now, recharging her headphones or something.
I see. Yes. So anyway, like when that guy had published what he did after years of a successful career as an African lesbian poet, it really embarrassed the crap out of the industry and showed just what gatekeeping they were doing. And of course, the industry.
Dude, remember Beavis and Butthead, the hippie teacher, and he's like sings that song "Lesbian Seagull." Fly away with me, or something. Reminds me of the same kind of thing, but only
it made me think of that movie Soul Man, that the guy pretends to be black to get into Harvard.
Yeah, totally.
So the publishing industries claim these were tacky stunts that undermined diversity initiatives, but I don't think their position was very defensible. I think it was a condemnation of diversity initiatives themselves.
I'm all for
So-
diversity, but not mandated diversity.
Yeah,
like, I'm
well-
for organic diversity, like like everyone just gets along and shit, you know?
Yeah, and we had that pretty successfully in the 90s, but the problem is these organizations that exist and profit off of racism, the demand exceeded the supply, so they had to make more. If you have an organization that you depend on diversity or equality and everyone's diverse and equal, you're out of a job. So you have to create problems so you can make money solving them.
Well, yeah, it should be based on merit, like who could do the best
yeah.
job, not or any like, you know, category or group they try to say they're a part of or something, you know.
I think it's succinctly put as equal opportunity, not equal outcome. You can't really, whenever humans try to manage the outcome, that's where we mess up. Give everybody a chance and let the chips fall where they may.
Yeah.
And sometimes you'll get diverse, sometimes you won't, and that in itself is a somewhat diverse result as well.
Yeah, that's how
Right.
it should be.
Yeah.
Give everybody an equal chance. It doesn't.
What
need
happened to
be
your
equity.
headphones, Joe?
I had to switch them out. Do I sound okay?
You sound great.
No, I was just curious. Were they breaking or?
No, they're just running out of batteries because of using
Oh.
Bluetooth headphones.
Oh, okay.
Ahura has Bluetooth. Like she's the first one with Bluetooth.
Yeah.
headphones.
I thought I saw a wire. That's why I was, but that's your hair. So
Yeah, it's just here. Yeah, it's not a wire.
Great show tonight,
So-
Jill, though.
Yeah, thank you. 5x5 says Cronus. Glad you were here, Cronus. Also, Orions call us Pinkskins. Oh wait, Orions or Andorians? I thought it was Andorians who called us Pinkskins. I don't remember an Orion doing that. Do they do that too?
I think it was the Andorian in TOS, was it not?
In Enterprise, that's where the Andorian played by Jeffrey Combs called Captain Archer of Pinkskin. That's
It
what
was
I know.
during the Babel, was it not, Jill?
yeah.
I
I think we covered a lot of stuff tonight. Toilets and more toilets, and we really was a good show though. We had a wide variety of topics.
I bet Jill's numbers are going to climb hugely with the plumbing community over the next week.
Yeah, we got flat Earth, and we got toilets.
Toilets.
We got the doors. Yeah,
You gotta
man.
admit, though, where would we be without indoor plumbing? Come on, admit it. Like
We would be outside going to the bathroom.
we'd be like.
I don't want outhouses. No.
Remember? Well, my mom grew up with an outhouse. She grew up in the
I'm
Great
okay without that.
Depression.
I still
Yeah.
love my toilets. It says
Yeah. Hey, when you just have a pond that you have to stand over and poop in, an outhouse is a luxury, though. I'll tell you
She
that.
had the outhouse, and you know what they did? They didn't have toilet paper, so they used the Sears and Eaton's catalogs. Yeah, they ripped a page out of those suckers, and it's like, okay, good to go.
I find it interesting. Well, and it's also reading material that there's only one forced diversity in nations that once upon a time used to be white people. What?
Yeah, she's saying you don't see calls for diversity in China and India. That's because it's a woke white woman initiative. They're the ones behind this. So
I mean, whatever. Like, if we're trying to achieve something, I don't care what the color of your skin is. If you're
Right.
capable of doing something, let's achieve something together.
I
And
think
let's
the
work together.
problem is
I think
It's like humans are humans. That's the problem. Is like they say racism and all this, but there's like one race. We're all humans. We're the same
exactly,
race.
and
We're
that's
different
what the pilot.
species.
That's
Yeah.
what the pilot of the
They're like
Artemis
dogs.
is saying.
yeah.
That this is human history. It's not Black history. It's not what women's history. It is human history, and I think it's beautiful. that he said
Yeah,
that.
humans are cool.
He is.
Heck yeah.
He's basically
Most of them. Anyway, some of them.
Excuse me.
Oh, bless you. Bless you, PvP. Hope you're feeling okay.
God bless you.
I get these sneezing jags in the last month or so. I don't know why, but oh, I'm gonna mute again.
Well, anyway, it's all right because I've got to go to bed, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Is there anything you want to promote, Citizen 333? Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. You want to promote your channel so everybody can hang out with you next time you have a Citizens Radio?
Yeah, you can check out my channel, Citizen 333. Like, just search it and it should pop up. And also, could I plug my friend's channel? Like,
put them both in the private chat so I can put them in the public. Yeah, put them both in there. Oh, I see it now. I am subscribed, but you haven't done any. You've done one live stream 2 days ago.
I had to reset my channel. Like, you remember I had a bunch of videos and stuff, but don't want to get into all that. But I have to reset. I had to reset my channel. But I still do radios.
YouTube is silly sometimes. I am going through that right now myself.
Yeah. Hopefully Rumble will be better. You know?
Is YouTube taking down some of your Jill?
No, they demonetized me. You can't send me a super chat if you wanted to right now.
I remember,
or be a member.
That was like 3 weeks ago.
Be a member? Yeah. It's standing until June, so I'm gonna
fix weird.
My channel and see if that helps.
You've been on here what 3 years or some damn thing like
4 years.
So they demonetized you after 4 years. Like wait,
after 4 years. Apparently, I was doing great until now.
For false accusation.
All those people watching you all the time, like. I used to be on your channel all the time, and then I drifted off and doing other shit. But yeah,
there's absolutely no reason you should be demonetized. Absolutely none. It's so weird.
It makes no
sense. The algorithm. The algorithm decided I was to go next.
Don't feel bad though, because I believe Gorilla just got demonetized a month ago.
Oh, he did? No,
I think he did. I think he did like a month ago. And Gorilla's been on here forever, right? Like you have, Jill. So
he's not demonetized. Shut up.
I think he did. I think he did get demonetized. I think he mentioned it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he got his monetization back again. But I thought he mentioned that he did get knocked out of the loop about a month ago.
No, he's still monetized.
Okay,
he's good.
Well, I'm wrong.
Maybe he just got a scare.
Yeah, I thought he said he was demonetized, but I could be mistaken.
Well, it could be that because when you get demonetized, you can appeal it. And I appealed it, and I succeeded, and I got my monetization back. And then they demonetized me again, and then I failed.
That's weird. Maybe you should.
Oh, there you are. YouTube.com.
Maybe you should change your name to Spartacus, and that might fool them.
/Istapobos. You do have one video.
Anybody that gets that joke knows that I know Jill quite well. So
I'm going to promote getting my ass to bed. So I'm going to take my leave of you fine people. Jill, thank you for having me on.
Yeah.
I'm trying to end this also. So thank you so much, Istophobos, for hanging out with us.
Istophobos. Very pleasurable to talk with you tonight, for sure.
Yeah, very nice to meet you, 333.
It was a lot of fun.
Hopefully we'll cross paths again in the future.
Other than the talk about falling in the sewer, that wasn't so much fun, but Anyway.
Well, I want to recommend your friend's channel, Citizen 333.
You don't have to.
Here it is.
You can recommend my channel if you feel.
You don't have to or anything. It's just you asked.
But you don't. Okay.
Like nobody watches his streams in his channel.
I've been on there forever.
But he's like one of my oldest YouTube friends.
Oh, here it is. No, I've never known him before. I'm subscribed now. I gave him one more. He's got 83 subscribers now.
Awesome.
I'm amazed.
Yeah, we've collaborated on videos and we've been friends for like 5-6 years or like Definitely since 2020. So
What's going
cool
on?
guy. He's crazy. He's like worse than I am. You know, like you think I'm bad, or maybe he's the
Right.
better version.
Well, and if you really like music playlists, check out Pleasant Valley Picker CA, and he's got some
Thank
music
you.
playlists for you there.
Thank you, Joe.
7681. You're welcome.
I got a lot up there. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is all there is the channel that Citizen 333 wants to promote for his
Yeah,
friend.
good guy. Definitely subscribe to his channel.
For sure. Aerosmith living in the fridge.
He's pretty much like one of the funniest people on YouTube
That
by
is
far. Very cool guy.
cool. Well, I'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out tonight.
You know, it was
I had
great.
fun.
Thanks
was
for
great.
inviting me on, and nice to talk with you too.
Yeah. Thank you for inviting me. Like, it's been a long time, Jill, and I was so happy to see the StreamYard invite. Like, I hope this happens more often. I'm not saying it needs to happen all the time, but once in a while it would be very nice just to, have a chat with you and hang out for an hour or two. Like, I enjoy it a lot. I don't know if you understand how much I enjoy your company, but you're such a cool person. I really do enjoy your company. So
I agree with everything PvP just said. Yeah.
Jill's a cool person. I really like Jill.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
Good deal. Oh, and Cronus subscribed to your friend, I believe. Yay. Good job, Cronus. I'll see you guys around. Thank you, PvP. Thank you, Citizen. Thank you, Estrophobos. It made things a lot better that you guys were here. And I'm going to play. We already did the time for bed song, but we're going to do it again. And this time for real. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Night.
Learn all that is learnable.
So I hope you learned something today.
And the ways our differences combine to create meaning and beauty.
I enjoy hearing what you have to say. So leave me a comment.
It has always been easier to destroy than to create.
So let's continue creating conversations and ideas.
May we together become greater than the sum of both of us.
Share out the stream to bring more here. Bye for now. See you next time.
Well, now you have something new to think about. Carry on.
Going to bed. Gotta turn off the lights. Hey, there's TV. Gotta turn off the power. Hey, turning off things. Yay, it's time for bed. So now, where's the sleepy place? It is upstairs, but I gotta make sure the door is locked, and now it's time for bed. Baxter, he's on the couch. He wonders why I'm singing. I'm going upstairs, and Baxter's coming with me. Just found a little poop. Gonna pick it up with my fingers and throw it in the toilet. Baxter is not to blame. Hey, buddy, you coming up? He's looking at me like I'm a crazy person. Come on, it's bedtime. Anyway, that's my song.
It is bedtime. Sweet dreams, everybody. Or good morning, if this is the beginning of your day.
Mr. Turtle, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
I never made it without biting. Ask Mr. Owl, for he is the wisest of us all.
Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
A good question. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3.
If there's anything I can't stand, it's a smart owl.
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know.